Buenas tardes, hermano. I'm going to read this in Spanish because, that's just his intro. Okay. Buenas tardes, hermano. What are the three most important things you'd share with a startup business when it comes to marketing, customers, the grind, etc.? Oscar, great question, man. When it comes to marketing, customers, grind, etc., look, the biggest thing when you're starting up a business is you need to have customers, man. Before you go all in, before you dive in head first, have a base. Well, how do you get a base? Go out there and do the legwork. Go out there and do the legwork, man. Go out there on the streets, whatever it takes. Pick up the phone, cold calling, sales. Go out there. You can't be an introvert. Break away from that. Pick up the phone. I don't care if you sweat when you're talking to people. You need to break away from that. And who cares? I know a guy that he just became manager in his company. Or not his company, but in the company that he works for. He has to stand up and talk to people. His greatest fear is talking to people. They'll choose death before talking to people. He'd rather die than give the eulogy at his own funeral. Like crazy, man. Like there's just, and that's fine. I get that. There's people like that. No, and I have certain things that I'm not good at in front of people. It's just the way it is. I can't play an instrument in front of people. I get this adrenaline rush and my hands just start shaking. It's just crazy. Maybe I should just give up with the caffeine or whatever. But anyway, getting back to that, get up, pick up the phone, call, go, whatever. I don't know what you're selling, but go out there, get in front of people. Those that are closest to the customers win. Go out there, get in front of people, man. Stand in front of their faces and say, look, this is who I am. Elevator pitches. Get your elevator pitch going. Whatever you're selling, put it within a 10-15 second rule, just a 10-15 second rule, man, and just say what you need to say in that amount of time and just pitch to people. So get a customer base before you go head in. I see a lot of people that they'll take their life savings out of the bank and they've never sold a plate and they're going out there and opening up a barbecue restaurant because they were driving by one day and something got in their head and I think I can sell barbecue, and the guy's only lit the pit maybe twice in his lifetime. And again, I'm not saying that that's not most people, but get a customer base going first. Number one. The grind, it's never going to stop, man. This notion that, well, I want to be owner so that I can relax and go out and play golf. That's fine, man, but you're never going to grow your business. As a matter of fact, when you're not growing if your business is not growing exponentially 10, 15, 20% a year, then you're falling behind, man, because everybody else is fighting for that. Everybody else is moving up. And you may say, well, I did just as good as I did last year. For me, you're going backwards, man. You got to be moving forward every single time, every single year, every single day. Go out there and grind out harder and harder. It's just the way it is. Look, it's Sunday. It's 9 o'clock. I'm doing a Facebook Live. I love doing that. Before that, I was working on stuff. I got it right here. I was working on numbers, doing this. I got some more numbers here. I can't move it because the camera's on. But guys, the grind never stops, man. Don't get this false thing in your head that, well, if I become owner, I'm going to be able to sleep more and I'm going to be able to spend more time with my family. No, somebody lied to you, man. That's not the way it is. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. And marketing, as far as marketing goes, go out there, learn Facebook. Right now, the best thing to do as far as marketing on social media is Facebook. The best thing to do, period, is social media. Everybody's on their phone. That is the new reality right there. This phone right here, where's my finger? That phone right there, that is what people are doing now. They're spending less and less time in front of a TV and they're carrying their phone and they're watching stuff on their phone. That's where the attention is. You need to go out there and start marketing, whether it's Google ads. I don't know what you're selling, but for the most part, Facebook works almost for anything out there. A lot of people say, yeah, man, I sell guns. I can't do ads on Facebook. No, you can't. We get away with it with gun holsters. But again, we also talk to a Facebook rep every 2 weeks. And so they tell us what it is that we can and can't do, things of that nature. So guys, marketing big time, social media on this device, on the phone, think that way. And go out there and learn Facebook ads. Don't go and hire a company. When you're young, it's all about sweat equity. You don't have cash flow unless, hey, I don't know, man, unless you're a trust fund baby. I don't know what the deal is, but go out there, grind it out, man. Get in front of people. When I started Bravo, I was going to every single gun shop around me and just carrying my holster and saying, hey, man, you want one? Yeah, can you wear it? Yeah, I'll wear it. All right, cool, man. And here's my business card. If they ask about it, can you? Yeah, man. And I'd give them away. I would give my stuff away, man. I was eating dirt, man. Like big time in the beginning. For 2 years, I made zero because everything I was making, I was pumping it back into Bravo. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. And if you're good with that, Oscar, and you understand these things, you can do it, man. If you're doing this because you want to get rich and you want to buy a Ferrari one day and all that, you're already lost, dude. It's not about that. I'm an entrepreneur, not because it's fancy and it's the right thing to say and everybody's an entrepreneur and it's the most popular thing and all that. Bro, it's in me, man. Call me an entrepreneur, call me an owner, call me a founder, whatever it is. I just love doing what I love the grind. I love doing this. You gotta love it. Not just your product, but everything around it. And sometimes you learn to love it. I didn't like talking in front. My first Snapchat was one of the hardest things, man. And then I didn't look right, so let me. Now it's like I don't care if I have an eye booger. I don't care if it's 5:30 in the morning. And dude, I just do it, man. And so things get easier. And as far as you go, if there's things that you're afraid of doing or things that you resist doing because you're an introvert or whatever the case may be, those things get easier. As far as work, it gets crazier and crazier. But then you can start delegating. Now you have cash flow and you can. But in the beginning, man, it's just raw grind, sweat equity, getting in front of customers, learning marketing, learning Adobe Photoshop, learning Premiere Pro, doing videos, all that. We still do it. We still do it, man. 90% of the stuff that Bravo does is in-house. 90% of it. And we grind it out every single day, man. Every day. My video editor, Dan, the guy that's going to touch this and make this look good and make me sound good, that guy is grinding every single day. Z, our tech guy on the website, every single guys. It's just grind, man, and doing it and just going in there and just, but also being true and learn business. Oscar, last thing I'm gonna say, man, because I've been spending a lot of time on this topic, and I got to get to everybody else. Learn the business side. Learn your no numbers, man, and it's simple stuff. You don't need like calculus or anything like that. It's basically just percentages. Know how to add, subtract, and multiply, and learn how to do it quick. Just know your numbers, know the business, and you're gonna be okay. But it's up to you, man. It's up to you. How hard do you want to grind? I love Mondays, bro. And you gotta love Mondays. If you don't like Mondays, if you're working for the weekend, then you're out. And I'm sorry, man, if I'm being, and thanks, Oscar, great question. And I'm sorry if I'm being, if I'm rubbing people the wrong way, like, well, easy for you to say you got Bravo. Dude, I delivered mail for stinking 20 years, man. I hate it. I know what I'm talking about. I hated my Mondays. Tuesdays even more because it was circular day. Like, dude, this isn't like, I just came out of nowhere and like for 20 years, man. I'm telling you guys, no joke, man. I'm passionate about it because I know what I went through. Now, if you love delivering mail or if you're okay, then that's fine. Do it. But don't sit there and cry and mope about it because, oh, he's lucky because he has Bravo. Yeah, man. But everybody sees LeBron and or Jordan Duncan. Oh, I want to do. But they don't see the work, man. They don't see what it takes. LeBron wakes up at 5 a.m. and works out, man. Like really works out. Not what I do. Like really works out. And then he spends another hour and a half doing free throw shots. Like, dude, come on, man. People are delusional. And again, I'm not saying that Oscar, no, dude, Oscar, awesome question, man. But there's a lot of people out there and these are the people that are telling you, oh, yeah, you can start a business. Yeah, you can. Yeah, and that's good. They're being positive. But do you really understand what that means? Do you understand what that means? You can do it. You just need to be true to yourself and understand that the 8 to 5 is out. You can't be successful and work 8 to 5. Now, are there anomalies out there? Yeah, I know a guy that only works 2 hours a day and, he brings in $1 million a month in revenue. Fine, man. But that's like 1 in a billion, man. Or 1 in a huge million. Your odds are better off playing the lottery.